Hey guys, so I just have a quick little update courtesy of pokebeach.com. It looks like Pokemon Center is going to be launching in Australia and New Zealand finally. For all the homies down under, you guys will have a chance to buy from the Pokemon Center. TPCI has announced that the Pokemon Center online store will be expanding to Australia and New Zealand. While no timeline has been provided, TPCI states that there will be a soft launch soon, followed by a full release shortly thereafter. The Pokemon Center website launched in the US in 2014, launched in Canada in 2020, and in the UK in 2021. All right, super. So finally, you guys in Australia and New Zealand will have a chance to buy booster boxes from the Pokemon Center. That's really just the gist of this video. How this will affect the overall market, I don't think it's going to affect it too much, other than the fact that now, obviously, the Pokemon Centers in these other countries may have less boxes, just for the fact that Pokemon Center is going to be spreading themselves thinner, I imagine, in the future if they're sending boxes over to Australia and New Zealand. So there may be a bit less in the United States, in for Canada as well. Obviously, we buy from the same store, I believe, and then maybe even the UK as well. So when things drop, whether that be specialty set ETBs like the Pokemon Center versions, whether that be the current market price for booster box getting above MSRP, they might sell out faster on the Pokemon Center, and then obviously like any other specialty product as well, probably going to be less in these other locations around the world, but that's okay. Finally, it's nice to see this happening. Personally, I really wouldn't mind if they make Pokemon Center available to a lot of other places as well. I imagine eventually you might see it in Singapore. You might see one in Europe as well. Obviously, the UK is part of Europe continentally, but just in Europe, the market in Europe, it'd be nice if they got one as well, and didn't have to import from the UK or whatnot. If you guys are in Europe, let me know if you can even buy from the store. I heard someone say it's like a 20% tax if you buy from the UK and import, so that's why most people don't do it. But again, it'd be nice to see one in Europe. It'd be nice to see one in like Singapore, another part of Asia, and maybe even in South America one day. I mean, that might be a bit of a stretch, right? But I'm okay with it. This is good news. It's great for you guys in Australia and New Zealand. You're going to be able to have another place to buy boxes, and hopefully that'll kind of balance out the market. I know some people have talked about in Australia, sometimes booster box prices are just all over the place. Sometimes they're too high, sometimes they're too low. It just depends on what the supply is there. If you guys have an MSRP on new booster boxes, a standard site like Pokemon Center, it may stabilize some of the prices in the future. So I think it's going to be an overall good thing. I don't think it's going to change too much, other than the fact that there might be a few less boxes on the US site, the Canadian site, the UK site. So again, when it comes time to buying boxes because they're above MSRP, like Silver Tempest is right now, you might have to jump on that a bit faster than you had to previously. Same thing with Pokemon Center specialty version ETBs if we get a very, very interesting set for that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.